Stamford father who is set to be deported has been granted now a 6-month stay.
But he says that may not be long enough because he has a medical condition that could kill him. News 8's Bob Wilson joins us live from Hartford with this story. Bob.
Yeah, Rosales Santos has a kidney disease and he's at end stage. He's in really bad shape. Matter of fact, he has to go in for dialysis every other day. He needs it to survive. And now he says with this order to deport, he will not survive.
With tears in his eyes, Rosales Santos stood on the front steps of the federal courthouse with about 100 other people fighting his deportation order. He came to this country illegally 30 years ago from Honduras. He was told back then to leave, but he says he never got the paperwork. Now he's married with 3 children, and this month ICE came to him and said he must surrender and go back to Honduras where he came from.
I want to be here with my family, my wife, and I think if I leave for my country, I'm not going to have a life.
He means that literally. If he goes back to Honduras, he will die from kidney disease. Rosales Santos has a kidney donor, a transplant doctor, and insurance to cover the surgery all lined up ready to go. While he was given a 6-month reprieve, doctors say they will not do the surgery unless he has a full year to recover. So for now, he continues dialysis every other day, which he says he can't do if he goes back home to Honduras.
If I go there, so I'm not going to have a dialysis in the second day. I'm going to wait like 4 days or 5 days, and that 5 days I die.
So even Governor Malloy stepping in and joining the rally saying, I am here to help. This is a case where we need to take people in and help them from other countries, not kick them out to a certain death. He said he is here and ready to act on their behalf when called upon.
For survival. That's what we're talking about, and I'm happy to have that conversation with federal officials. I'll leave it to council when and if they want me to get involved, but I have gotten involved in those discussions previously.
The attorney fighting for Santos says he is not sure what the outcome will be, but he's willing to plead his case here in Hartford and take it all the way to Washington, D.C. if he has to. But the clock is ticking as the family lives with that deportation order. His youngest son thinks about it every morning when he gets up.
He asked him, say, why you leave, papi? Why you leaving?
To be clear, Santos does not have a criminal record, doesn't have any felonies, anything that would preclude him from being kicked out or a reason for him to be kicked out. So they say it's just a paperwork error from 30 years ago they're trying to clear up. I'm Bob Wilson reporting live in Hartford, News 8.